Welcome back to another episode of Sports with LM10. And you're still probably asking, why is LM10 not around? He'll be back. That's all I can say for now. But you know what? This episode is just a young congratulations to Bafana. You know, we did not expect them to, I say, perform this way because we looked at the players that were selected. You're like, maybe the inexperience will come into play, but you know, 3 wins, 1 draw in the group stages. We number 1 with 10 points. You know, Ghana number 2 with 9 points. And you know what? A huge congratulations to the boys. And you know, Hugo Bruce came in with the plan, and it's clearly working. You know, we thought maybe he needed to add the older guys for us, you know, to have that a little bit of advantage going into, you know, the World Cup qualifiers. But look at us now, man. You know, like, Qatar was not a thing. Listen, man, when Hugo Bruce took over, you know, Qatar was not really a thing. We're like, we'd like to, you know, get to the World Cup, but it was not really realistic for us to be like, because of how, you know, Ghana has your Andre Ayew, you know, your Thomas Partey. We thought maybe it's not going to be possible, but you know, in our first 2 games, the draw against Zimbabwe also kind of made us be skeptical about where we would end up. But then the win against Ghana at home was like, okay, maybe there is something. And then obviously the last 2 games with Ethiopia, Ethiopia played well. We got to give them that. But, you know, sometimes it's just about grinding the results. And that's what we did, especially yesterday's game, or well, Tuesday's game, as you're going to see this on Thursday. So Tuesday's game, you know, we grinded out the results. Yes, we did not technically score as an own goal by the Ethiopian captain, but us playing that way made us at least get that 1 goal. You know, and you know, at this stage, it's very important that you just get the win. You know, get to the next round. Then, you know, the next round, that's where it's going to get more difficult, as you know that there's 10 groups. The winners of each group, then they're going to be paired against each other with the 2 legs. And then we'll see if we are going to be, you know, one of the few that tops our group. I mean, everything is in our hands, honestly. If you think about it, everything is in our hands. All we have to do is win against Zimbabwe at home and draw against Ghana, and we're through. But we can't always just depend on drawing, you know, because it's going to be hard in Accra. You know, Lumko has already touched on it that going into Africa is very different than playing at home. I mean, having the fans back on Tuesday was good to see. You know, we've missed, you know, just going to the stadiums and enjoying the crowd and hearing the vuvuzelas and hearing the singing. You know, so just having the crowd also just maybe made Bafana feel a bit that they could go all the way. You know, hopefully we can have more fans back. You know, with that being said, the PSL is back. If you're a Chiefs supporter, hey, it's bad. But hopefully, you know, this international break has allowed Stuart Baxter and his team to look back and see where they've been going wrong, who they can now start putting into the starting 11. Because right now, as it looks, it does not look like Chiefs are going to win anything this season. Does not look like any trophy will be going back to Naturena at all. You know, not even the league. I won't even think the Nedbank Cup whenever that starts commencing. So right now, for Kaizer Chiefs, it's just back to the drawing board. They must get the combinations right, and come the January transfer window, they need to make signings. You know, Yusuf Maat is somebody they are linked to right now. They should definitely go for him. They should open their pockets and take out that money. And as for Sundowns, you know, I mean, listen, Sundowns is a well-run team, you know, well-oiled. So for them, it's just a continuation where they left off. Will there be a point where Sundowns steps in? I don't know. Like, I don't see it happening this season. You know, that team is very combined. Also, the players that they've brought in, you know, they're there to prove a point. Like your Kutumelas, for example, he's not there to be like, I'm going to be a bench warmer and I'm going to get this salary and I'm going to be clean. No, he's there to fight for his position. And, you know, Shaolila is continuing scoring, you know, and Pirates, on the other hand, they have their misfortunes, but also they're not doing as bad as Kaizer Chiefs, you know. So maybe also they've taken this time, you know, to regroup and figure out what's the next step going forward. You know, they still have to appoint a permanent coach. Will they do it? A head coach? We don't know. Maybe they're waiting for Rulani. Who knows at this point who they're waiting for? But, you know, there's just a little touch based on what's happening, you know. But again, a huge congratulations to Bafana for winning the past 2 games. Now, in November, probably, today's the 13th. as I was recording this, today's the 13th, right, of October. Next month, on the 11th of November, we're playing against Zimbabwe. That's a must win. And then after that, we're playing against Ghana in Accra. I'll say that's also a must win for us to show that we are passionate about going to Qatar. We need to probably win these both games, but I think it's going to go down to the wire for Bafana. But I think we can do it. I think we can get to the next stage, and Hugo Broos is still saying that he needs better players, and hopefully, you know, the players that are playing overseas and here locally will kind of step up. You know, they've seen your Hlongwanis, your Yusuf Mods, your Brooks. They're stepping up at such a young age. Okay, Yusuf Mods is not that young, he's 26, but your Hlongwanis, your Evidence Mahopa, your what's his name? I just mentioned him now, who plays for TS Galaxy. Ethan Brooks, you know, he's very young, and we need those kind of players to be showing. You know, we can't have your Jude Bellinghams and your Haalands and your Mbappes in all these other countries, but our youngsters are like 25, 26. No ways, man. So we need to start grooming these young boys, put them in this pressure, you know. By the time they're 24, 25, they are, you could say, quote unquote, world-class players in our terms, because obviously, you know, if you're still playing in SA, there's a level that you have not reached by playing overseas. But all we can do now is be happy that we've won these 2 games. Let's move on to November and win that game against Zimbabwe. I think after we win that game, we'll have an idea how Ghana and Ethiopia play, but we'll have an idea where we stand. We'll still be top, and then we'll know exactly what we need to do with the game against Ghana in Accra. But that's all for sports with LM10. You know, we're back. Shout out to you guys for still watching the channel. You know, we know sometimes we don't drop, but shout out to you guys for still supporting, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we back, baby. Yes, sir.